Good morning, guys. This is Alan Johnson here from Piranha, and of course we have Danny's wonderful rig back again. Now this time we're actually working on flares, which is not something Piranha normally does, but this is a new project for us. This is the second set off the tool, so the only other set in existence, the one is possibly going to end up in my car. Now these flares are a bit different from your normal type product. They're not made out of rubber, and although they're not made out of fiberglass, they're made out of a sprayed polyurethane. And to that end, I've just brought one here to show you. If you look at it inside, it looks quite different to normal fiberglass, but what you can do with this stuff is you can actually flex it. So it's remarkably tough. Now that doesn't mean you can't break it, and if anyone's going to break it, it'll be this bloke. But having said that, they will take an awful whack before they actually shatter because they're actually very, very soft. Now we're going to talk about the second part of this job, which is actually installing them. Now what they're held on with is a thing called a riv nut. That's where these little things go on here. And this is a riv nut. Welcome, Mr. Riv Nut. What it is it's basically a nut cert. So what we have is a thread inside here. This is the actual M6 stainless steel bolt that goes into it. We put this in and that actually locks it in. Now to install the riv nut we have a special tool which actually flares this back so as it locks it into the mudguard. These came out of the aviation industry and they give you an absolutely solid, reliable mounting point, not plastic to plastic. The second thing I wanted to point out is we've been on this job since about 8:30 this morning and it's now 1 o'clock and we're going to be on it the rest of the day, so it's an enormously big job to fit these up. It's not a direct replacement for factory flares, so don't think you can just buy a set of these and spend 10 minutes clipping them on. They use a different mounting system, as you can see. They use riv nuts, which is a specialised tool, and there are a few other bits and pieces. With these flares, they're a bit different to the normal Toyota flares. The normal Toyota flares are actually designed to go with mud flaps and all the rest, and they clip in from behind. These use like your Piranha type look, which is quite an interesting type effect. It makes the thing look a hell of a lot more sort of tough and a bit more macho looking, I guess. Not that this thing needs it. But these flares are available on all sides, so front and rear, and on the back it's in two pieces. Because the door obviously has to have a box flare on it, we've got a section here, then a section on the guard, mud flap to go down here, and don't forget from we spoke last time, we've got to be no more than 300 mil off the ground for roadworthy. So now we're going to have a trick looking truck that is actually totally roadworthy and will pass all the engineering. So go Danny.